Hey everybody, it's your boy Wayne here to get you a weekly wheel update. Apologies in advance. Yes, I am sick. My voice is completely shot, but I'm going to go ahead and power through to get you this content. So, if you haven't tuned in before, we're giving you an update on tracking the wheel as it's progressed over the last couple of months. We're going to go ahead and kick things off with Celsius. As you guys know, back in January, I was assigned 100 shares of Celsius after writing this cash secure put, and my strike price was $93. So ever since then, I have written a covered call every week. Now, sometimes I've been able to earn some significant premium, like right here, starting things off with $310. And sometimes I wasn't able to earn anything more than $20 for that open premium. But nonetheless, Celsius has remained profitable for me during these last 16 transactions. I mentioned in earlier videos that I was looking to have these shares called away. Why? Well, if I own 100 shares of Celsius and my cost basis is $93 a share, but if you look at the last 3 months, Celsius has gone as low as $81. So in my mind, you can't time the market, but I can certainly say, you know what, let me have these 100 shares called away and then write a series of cash secured puts where I'm going to be more standoffish about being assigned on these shares. And so I had my shares called away. As a matter of fact, yesterday, the 28th, this contract right here in which I opened things up with $75, I did not buy to close. I did not roll. I was prepared to have these 100 shares called away. And one of the reasons why I want to do that is earnings is upcoming. So Celsius does not meet. If it does not beat, it would stand to make sense that Celsius' share price might dip, allowing me, right, that entry point below what was currently my $93 entry point. So I had these shares called away. Take a look here. Celsius did finish pretty good for the day. They finished at $95.57. And I'll tell you, when I saw that $95, everything in my mind was like, you know what, Wayne, let's go ahead and roll this out one more week. But I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad to have those shares called away because now it allows me to write a cash secured put and hopefully get in at a lower strike price. So all in all, from the time that I was assigned these 100 shares at $93 to the time it was just called away yesterday, that's about 3 months, and I made $1,775. If we take a calculator and just take, right, 1775 today, and you divide that by my collateral, which is 9,300, and then you go ahead and multiply that, I made 19%, right? At the end of the day, my $9,300 went out to work for me, and I was able to make 19%. So I'm very, very happy with that return. Let's go ahead and give you an update on Amazon. Now, Amazon, as you guys know, did not fare as well for me. And there are probably some people out there that are making a killing on Amazon. I just could not get it to work for me. And I started things off with $10,400 as my strike price and eventually tried to move it down where if I was going to get assigned, I wanted to be assigned below that $100 share price. And it just didn't turn out. As a matter of fact, if we look here at Amazon, they finished down for the week, but still way above the last cash secured put that I wrote. The last cash secured put that I wrote here on April 18th, I had a $95 strike price. You know, truth be told, I probably should have let this get just a little bit closer to, you know, $1 or even $5, but I wanted to kind of be done with it. So all in all, when I began this endeavor in February, I started off with a $104 strike price, which means I had to have $10,400 collateral, and then I ended up with a $9,500. This one's going to be difficult to come up with how much I made. Yes, I made $38 in premium, but we need to go ahead and get a blended average of all of my different collateral strike price. And you can't see it here, but on the lower right-hand side of my Excel spreadsheet, it's saying that my average strike price was $99.38. So if we take, which is essentially, you know, $9,900. So we'll go ahead and take the $38 that I made. We'll go ahead and divide that by this $99.38 number. And again, we're going to go ahead and multiply that by 100. Yeah, I mean, abysmal. Not even 0.38% is what I made. But that's okay because, yes, I only made $38. But guess what? I now have my $9,500, which at one point was $10,400. And now I can go ahead and move on to other stocks. And that is going to be something that I do starting next week. All right, and I apologize, guys. I am sick, but I'll go ahead and power through. So fine. This was really the unexpected gem, if you will. I had no idea how profitable and how quickly profitable SoFi would be for me. You guys can see here, did things a little bit different. Rather than kicking things off with a cash secured put, I just bought the 100 shares outright. And I kind of sort of pointed out, it really just came from the money that I made from Celsius. So I took $574, I bought 100 shares at $5.74 a pop, and I did this just over a month ago, and since then I was writing covered calls on a weekly basis, strike price being $6. And I mentioned it last week, right? I was completely content with these shares being called away. And if we look here, SoFi did pretty good for the day as well. For the week, actually, they were up nearly 10%. So they finished out at $6.48, which means absolutely, right? My strike price being $6, these shares were going to be called away. So I didn't buy to close, right? Essentially, the contract expired worthless. Not really worthless because I was assigned. So the person took my 100 shares. They had to pay me $600, which means if I owned, or because I own the shares at $5.74 a pop, that's where you see this new entry here of $26. So I not only made the $49 from premium during this last month, when these shares were called away, I made $26 on that. So I'm excited about that because, again, if we take $49 and we add 26, that's $75. If we're gonna go ahead and divide this by the $574, that means in just a month, I made 13% on that $574. And so, you know, I've got this profit now. I have no shares of SoFi. I have no shares of Amazon, and I have no shares of Celsius. So next week's gonna be a brand new week. And I want to point out here a quick comment that came during my week 16 portfolio update. Giving him a shout out. Scott said, would love to see you create a video where you take an options contract from start to finish. And Scott mentions that he hopes to start wheeling soon. Well, Scott, I replied to you. I hope you saw the reply, and I think it's a fantastic idea. I do intend to do that. Today is not the day because I'm not feeling well, and well, it's Saturday, the market's closed. But I would love to on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to go right out here, and I'll show you real quick a preview. This is SoFi. So, you know, I'm going to go to trade options here. And if we just look at the puts that are available, you can see I can write a $6 put and I can make $33. I can write a $5.50 put and make $15. I can choose a strike price of $5 and earn about $6. So this is the way I envision. Now, if I just buy 100 shares outright of SoFi, well, that means I'm paying, $6.48 times 100 shares. And now I would begin to sell covered calls. Well, so if I buy 100 shares for $6.48 and I sell a 6.5 call, I would only make $35. Not too bad though. If I want some share price appreciation, I'm going to go ahead and choose the $7 strike price, and that would get me about $20. So we're going to go ahead and play with some of these numbers, and I'm going to talk about how earnings is going to have a factor in the decision I make. So you'll want to stay tuned on that. But there you have it. Not too bad. Let's give you a quick update here on everything for my weekly wheel. And you can see here, Celsius, Amazon, and SoFi totals to be $1,862. Not bad. And considering right now, I have $9,300 in my bank because Celsius, right, those shares were called away. I've got my $9,500, right, from Amazon because I was never assigned. And now I have, right, my initial, $574 from my SoFi shares, not to mention all this premium as well. So things are looking rather good. I'm happy about this update. Apologies once again about my voice. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much.